tomorrow, so we want to wish them well as they get set. Derek Crick will be kicking off for Gonzaga Prep, and kicking off from the 40-yard line, right hash mark, and Morton and Hanon were stacked, and they quickly kick it to Morton, who went to the proper side. They split on the kick. Morton, the best return man, along with Morris back there, rather, that the Saxons have, and he takes it out over the 30-yard line before Eric Malone brings him down. So the Saxons, who deferred the choice, have the 7-0 lead and have the ball as they come out to start the second half of play. Again, 7 of the top 10 teams in the state AAA poll, losers in the opening round. Number 2, Gonzaga Prep. Number 8, Kentwood. Number 10, Rogers of Puyallup, the remaining teams. And the Bullpups trail here as we start the second half. Flag as Hanon carries on first down for short yardage. Clancy, Welsh, Shawn, Stillian on the stop, along with Russell. Illegal procedure again against Ferris. Rich, what was the feeling, the emotion of the Bullpups as they came back out onto the field for the second half?
The Bullpups, I think, a little bit concerned. That if you were to use one word, it's concerned. They haven't been down at halftime for a long, long time, Todd. This is something new to this team.
You take a look at the Bullpup sideline. 1st and 15 for Ferris. Lien. Slavin leading the tacklers. Shad, Blair, and Clancy Welsh also there.
Interesting that in talking to Pat Pfeiffer, he told me that the reason we run up the middle, or we are running up the middle, we didn't try to do that last time. We didn't even try to do that. We wanted to at least try and see if it would work. And they saw that it worked, and they kept on doing it.
Of course, it helps because you've got to play and respect the pass receivers. That helps open up the hole. Morton in motion now, and another backer leaves the area to follow him. Lien looking, and it has to pull the pass back down. Good coverage, and then the pressure, and he's sacked. Mark Russell leading the way on the sack. His first sack of the season.
Well, the Bullpups have seen this on film, and they saw it in the first half. Morton looking for the quick screen, but they had a man out on him, Todd, and the whole pattern just stops. And that allows the defensive line to get in and make the sack.
Shad Blair forcing the sack.
Mark Russell finishing it off.
Yeah, the Bullpups did a good job of stopping the pass to Morton for not a lot of yardage. They got inside the brush blocking the screen area. Of course, the Saxons can then fake that one in a hurry, too, and send somebody long. Right now, they are faced with a 3rd and 13. And now they're going to get hit for another 5 on top of it for the delay of game.
Well, the Saxons had good field position coming out to start this half, Todd, but they have lost yardage steadily.
Now real situation, too, for a quarterback here, where you don't want to see your quarterback try and force a pass to pick up the first down on 3rd and long.
Certainly, you don't want a mistake in this area.
First time these teams met, Lien was 9 of 26 passing for just 52 yards, 1 interception, 7 rushes for 2 yards.
Look, screen draw in this situation.
Instead, they'll run it. Hanon, a flag on the play as he goes down, and that could be a big break for the Saxons. Dinny Hansen on the tackle along with Shawn Stillian.
I think we have a face mask.
And that is the call.
And in high school football, I believe that's a 15-yarder.
Yeah, no 5 or 15 in high school.
That should be enough for the first down.
They'll take him to the 45-yard line and will be just enough by 3 yards. So right when the Saxons appear to be bottled up, they get a big break.
Again, Pat Pfeiffer not wanting to make a mistake, so he keeps it on the ground. Hanon coming through. I don't see it yet.
Yeah, you'll see it in
there
just
it
a
is.
second.
Dinny Hansen's got his right hand on the mask.
Well, you can see the head spin right there as it continued to go. Good job, guys. First down for Ferris at the 45. Lien looks to throw. intended for Baggot. It was deflected by Skip Slavin.
Well, G-Prep is really playing up tight, Todd, when they split those 3 receivers out. That time to the top of your screen. I wouldn't be surprised to see Ferris in the near future here pump that pattern and then try to go deep on the outside.
The one guy that the Saxons have who would be able to do that is Goncalves. He's not come in the lineup much. He has the speed. He's able to do the running. He can get deep, but that's the one guy they'd give a cushion to. Other than that, they feel that they can pretty much go head up with the receivers. Baggot, a good pattern receiver, good speed, but not a blazer. Damon Evans comes out to the bottom of the screen now on 2nd and 10. Morton cuts it back inside. Mark Russell leading the way for the Bullpups on the stop, along with Clancy Welsh.
When Ferris had success in the first half, Todd, it was up the middle. They did not have much success running at the end. Shawn, Stillian, and Skip Slavin. That time they went Slavin side, and a nice stop.
Yeah, I think part of their success was the fact that they caught the Bullpups off guard, too. Prep has done a good job of adjusting as this game's gone along.
And that's what Pat Pfeiffer said at halftime, was that, hey, this is a good, well-coached football team, G-Prep, and they're going to make a lot of adjustments.
3rd and 8 for the Saxons at their own 47. Morton in motion. Lien tries the keeper again and goes nowhere. Going to the well perhaps one too many times with that play, as the Bullpup defensive line is beginning to control each time Dan Lien tries to run that one. Dinny Hansen on the stop that time.
When Morton motioned in the first half, Todd, he brought a safety or a backer with him. That time everyone stayed home. There were just 3 men out on the 4 receivers this side. They smelled it, and it was Lien up the middle. That play worked in the first half, but as you mentioned, adjustments made. Didn't work here in the 3rd quarter.
Lien on to punt. Again kicking it away from Gores. He'll have to hurry if he wants to even run it back. He won't get a chance as it rolls out of bounds just over the 10-yard line. 7:55 to play in the 3rd quarter. Gonzaga Prep trailing Ferris 7-0. Go back to work once again, leading, or rather trailing, excuse me, by a score of 10-0. The ball just over the 10-yard line, leading edge of the ball out over the 10.
You get used to saying that, don't you? G-Prep on top. And this is a situation they have not faced.
Peterson on 1st down, giving the ball to John Byrd, who's stacked up short. Saxons fired up again, and again you see Joe Green leading the pursuit, getting through, shooting through from his defensive line spot. Bruce Backlund also there to make the tackle.
And doing a great job of run support, Todd. Usually you're used to seeing when Gonzaga Prep runs a running play, a hole that's 6 to 8 feet wide. You know, Byrd just breaking into the backfield, and he's not touched until he gets to the defensive backs. But that front 3 is doing a great job of Green, Williams, and Wargo. And those middle backers, Hanon and Colquhoun, also having a fine night.
Byrd on the pitch. First time they've gone wide on the option tonight in a good hole. Byrd picks up the 1st down. Chris Carpenter dodging to avoid being called for the clip that time, and I kept an eye on the official to see whether they'd call that one and nullify the 1st down gain, but it'll go for an 18-yard gain for John Byrd on the option pitch. They'll spot it at the 29-yard line as we hit the 7-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. A reminder, you're watching this quarterfinal state AAA football playoff game on Fox 28, KAYU TV Spokane. Carpenter split to the bottom of your screen. Baggot there covering him. Goncalves will help. And Peterson will look for Carpenter. Baggot getting in, the ball deflected and intercepted by Brandon Clark. He'll be run out of bounds at around the 30-yard line, and that was what great timing by Joe Baggot, but a real close play as we'll take another look.
What a great job of defense. We talked about it. Whenever they split Carpenter out, they throw to him. He's running the post. Watch Baggot take position, Todd. Right inside, got a hand on the football. Great defensive play. That is a great defensive play.
They'll spot the ball at the 29-yard line of Prep. 3rd turnover for the Bullpups in the game, and Ferris with excellent field position. They're within field goal range for Byrd Tail should they have to